make it a brighter place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line. Let us.
Hi, this is Mary from Mary's Stamping Happenings, and today is There's a Card Thursday. And we're going to be doing this really quick and easy and fancy St. Patrick's Day card. What we're going to be needing for it is we're going to be needing Teeny Tiny Wishes stamp set. For the ink, we're going to be using Wild Wasabi and Soft Sky as in the ink pads. Then we're going to be using Rose Red, Pumpkin Pie, Daffodil Delight, Wild Wasabi, Marina Mist, and Perfect Plum markers. And you can get those, most of those are softs, most of those are subtles or regals. For cardstock, we're going to need a Daffodil Delight 5.5 by 8.5, a piece of Wild Wasabi, and this is 4 by 5.25, and we're going to need a piece of Whisper White 3 3/4 by 5, and then we're going to need a large piece of basic black scrap. We're also going to need a foil sheet. Now I cut this circle out of the 1 3/4 inch circle punch, and then I just cut that in half. So you're really only going to need a half of a circle from that gold foil sheet. Accessories, you're going to need gold embossing powder and gold glitter. You're going to need the 1 3/4 punch and the word window punch. You're going to need the Fancy Fan embossing folder. You're going to need the Big Shot. You're going to need some stamping sponges, and you're going to need your glue dots. Okay, so, oh, and you're also going to need your heat tool because we are going to be embossing. So you also need your Versamark for your embossing. I forgot the Versamark for your ink. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is from the basic black, I'm going to punch a 3/4 inch circle, and I'm going to punch out one of the word windows, just like that. Then I'm going to take a pair of scissors, or you can use your Stampin' trimmer, and I'm just going to cut off just a little bit on the bottom and just a little more on top. So what you're going to do is you're going to fit that word window punch on top to make your pot of gold. So then I'm going to attach with the glue dots, I'm going to attach the word window punch. So I'm going to put these on the bottom as much as possible, and I'm going to attach that to the top of the circle. Let me see here. Okay, there we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little circle, and I'm going to go to the Big Shot, and I'm going to run it through the Big Shot. And now, doesn't that look like gold coins? I think it does. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a couple of glue dots on the back, again, of this. And I am going to make my pot of gold. Isn't that fun? Now I'm just going to measure or estimate where I'm going to be. Now you can do this two ways. You can do it with your markers, or you could do circle punch or the circle frameless in all different sizes and all different colors, and then cut them for a rainbow effect. But I like doing this. And you can do it this way, either landscape, or you could do portrait and have it coming down. I did this one landscape because I just think that you should have a big rainbow. So I know that I'm going to go there, so I'm going to get my markers. And the rainbow goes in red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. But we don't have an indigo, which is a violet blue. So I'm just going to use these colors. So I'm going to start out first with my rose red. And I'm going to go from the edge of the cardstock, and I'm going to lay it flat, and you want to go in one motion like I just didn't do, almost to the bottom of the page where it's going to be layered like that. Then I'm going to take my pumpkin pie and go just on top of that in one steady motion. There we go. Because if you stop, you see you get that little line. Then I'm going to take my Daffodil Delight, and again in one. And it's okay to overlap them because the rainbow is always overlapped. Then I'm taking my Wild Wasabi, and again, and I'm taking my Marina Mist, and my Perfect Plum. There we go. And then see, this is going to cover up where it ends. You may want to just make sure you're off the ends there with those, or you can just go to your cutter and just cut a little bit off of there. So, and that's what I'm going to be doing right now, just so you know. There. So it looks like it's coming on. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Soft Sky with my Soft Sky stamping sponge, and I'm going to color the sky. Okay, then I'm going to take my Wild Wasabi, and I'm going to color the grass. Just sponge that in there. There. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to stamp Happy St. Patrick's Day with the Versamark, and I'm just going to put it right over here, and then I'm going to get my Gold Embossing Powder out, and make sure it's all off of there. And then, sorry for the noise, I'm just going to use my heat gun. Okay, that goes there. Then I'm going to take some glue dots and I'm going to attach my pot of gold right there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of glue dots, maybe 2 or 3, and I'm going to put them on the grass, just around the pot of gold. Then I'm going to take my Stampin' glitter, my gold Stampin' glitter, because it is a pot of gold, and I'm just going to lay those in there. And then I'm going to get them all off of there, all that glitter off. There we go. Then I'm going to take, glitter, glitter all over. Yep. Then I'm going to take my glue dots again. Let's use these because there's not many on here. And I'm going to glue this, the pot of gold, onto the Wild Wasabi. And then I'm going to fold this in half. And I'm going to put that on. For There's a Card Thursday, thanks for visiting and happy stamping.
If you wanna play, make it about a play.